Hi guys, I'm Sean. This is Alyssa.
Guesses in our hearts,
and this is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. If you folks haven't heard already, India is hosting the G20.
Yes.
We just watched a video to learn how important the G20 is to the world, how important it is to India, and some of the cool things
To learn
they're
what
doing
it even
to,
was.
yeah.
Or for me, at least.
Yeah, exactly. And to learn a little bit more about what its role is and sort of the things that happen at their meetings and sort of what the purpose of that group of 20 is. And now we're going to take a look at some of the things that India has done to roll out that red carpet. So as you can imagine, a bunch of
for this.
dignitaries and world leaders are coming from all around the world. They're putting their best foot forward. And I've even seen sort of a couple of videos recommended where someone has sort of filmed the route from the airport to, I guess, the venue or to the city, and they've done all sorts of things to beautify that route.
All the way from the airport.
I think so. So we're going to take a look at this today.
It's a lot of effort.
Now, I think a lot of this is in English. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 interviews that are not in English, so we'll just have to sort of enjoy the visuals, or maybe we'll crop those out. Yeah, let's get an overview here.
Preparations are underway in the national capital for the upcoming Mega G20 summit. Delhi has undergone an impressive makeover for this summit. Security has been tightened up as well in parts where the venue has been located.
I'll bet.
India clearly awaits the arrival of the world's top 20 leaders. It's going to be a big moment as India is currently holding the presidency of the G20. Here's what's happening.
Oh, cool.
I gotta turn it off. I can't hear it.
Beautiful. Just like cool, like murals and installations and signage.
Impressive makeover.
Namaste.
Everyone's working hard.
New Delhi prepares to welcome the world. The city putting its best foot forward to host the G20 summit, September 9th and 10th.
Wow,
It's just 2 days.
Look at how beautiful those
Key
gardens
streets,
are, and
right
like
from the
fountains.
international airport, adorned with welcome billboards, intricate artwork, blending India's culture.
I hope
with
they keep it
modernity.
up afterwards.
Yeah, that's it.
A dense green cover, jet fountains. The landscaping can't be more aesthetic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't see a single speck on that
That's
lawn.
the venue where world leaders will assemble
What
for
is that thing?
whoa.
a
That's
grand,
crazy.
state-of-the-art integrated
Oh, that's
exhibition cum
beautiful.
convention center
Oh, wow.
at iconic Pragati Maidan,
Whoa.
That is tremendous.
spread across a campus area of about 123 acres,
Wow.
an architectural marvel
Absolutely.
developed in the
Just
shape
for
of
20
the Shankh,
people.
cost of about
20 countries.
2,700 crore rupees.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I guess there'll be more. 20
designed-
leaders, or there'll be way more than, I guess.
Oh,
obviously, there'll be way more than 20
all the
people, but
dignitaries, all the people of power in that country, all the elected officials. There's a lot of people involved in
I
these,
just thought it was funny
meetings.
to think of it just being for
Yeah,
20
yeah.
people. And they hardly even fill up.
Well, even if it
Like,
was for those 20
5% of
people,
the
those
space.
20 people represent, billions of people across the world. So
Yeah.
Inspired by
But you
Indian
could just
tradition.
like see them like sitting across, like yelling at each other
Ah.
from so far. The table so big.
you need like a tram system to get from one end to the other,
Shuttle
The
Yeah.
to get from
IECC
one room
all
to
lit
the
up
other.
and ready to embrace the world leaders.
Look how big that table is.
Beautiful.
Infrastructure upgrade around the venue, roads beautified. The grandeur of metro stations
It's all so
polished
vibrant.
to perfection.
Oh, and there's the Canadian flag.
The center and Delhi administration attentive to detail as crews work tirelessly to deliver a memorable experience to the visiting dignitaries.
It is really quite colorful and vibrant and
Yeah, they
inviting.
painted all
पिछले
that
2
on the
महीने
metro.
से जो हमारी पूरी टीम सिटी के अंदर काम कर रही है
So I think
उसके
he's
results अब
thanking
दिखने
his
लगे हैं।
team for all their hard work.
Sculptures there.
बहुत
Yeah.
ज़्यादा सारा एरिया क्लीन हो गया है ग्रीन
Oh,
हो
I think
गया
I heard the word
Green.
clean. I heard
और
green.
Clean
जहाँ-
and
जहाँ
green.
पर फुटपाथ टूटे हुए थे रोड खराब थी उन सबको रिपेयर कर दिया गया है
Something about cleaning up the
रोड
road.
पर पेंट्स का काम चल रहा
Well,
है
and all those
that's the
artists
artists.
who getting those
फाउंटेन्स
opportunities,
लगाए
right?
गए हैं स्टैचूज लगाई गई हैं
Wow.
ये जगह जगह से लाई गई हैं
लगभग 1 साल के अंदर हमने कम से कम अपनी जो हाईटेक नर्सरी हैं उसमें 10 लाख कटिंग से
Gotta love
पौधे हमने
these
तैयार किए हैं।
gardens
इस
on the
पूरे
sidewalk
दिल्ली को
here.
ग्रीन दिखाने के लिए लगभग
Now, can people sit
3000
in there?
बड़े प्लांट्स हमने
Like little benches.
Like a
रोड्स
bench,
पर
yeah.
लगाए हैं। 32 रोड्स ऐसी हैं जिन रोड्स को हमने पूरा
We
का पूरा
learned about
green
I was
cover
gonna say
Parks
in
when we were in
Paris, you're not
Paris.
supposed to go on the
parks
grass.
that you're not allowed to use
Yeah,
the
yeah.
green part of. Yeah,
So-
they
so-
have like a little fence around
yeah, we
it. Like,
went to Paris
just
and
this patch of grass. There is usually a statue in the middle of it or something, but it's like, don't even walk on
Do
the
not
grass.
walk on the grass.
Sacred.
yeah,
It's just that
so we
doesn't
learned that.
exist really at all.
Not here.
in Canada.
Yeah,
Especially not our city.
yeah.
लगभग 43 lakhs saplings जिनको हमने अलग-अलग
Saplings. So they planted maybe a lot of trees
सबको
and-
हमने अलग-अलग लगाया है।
Sounds like they've been planning for a while, right?
Yeah, they would have had to.
Then they got that security
A lot
that
of
they were
gals
talking
there.
about.
Across the
Yeah.
city.
This is like an
Delhi has
all-female
declared a
crew right
3-day
there.
public holiday for all private and government offices and commercial establishments from September 8th to 10th.
Oh wow, that's 2 days. That's coming up soon.
India set to host around 30 world leaders, including US President Joe Biden, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Francis Macron.
Sorry, that smug little look and walk. What is he up to? Where did he go?
The power
What's he
walk.
doing? Not a fan, if you guys can't already tell. Like, he just. Whoever just needs to take his spot. It's been so many years of this guy.
Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Francis
It is a little bit of,
Macron, Emmanuel,
yeah.
and
It's a little
China
bit
President.
But he's got
Xi
swag, but it comes off a little bit arrogant, doesn't it?
Sorry, it's just like, what what have you done the last few years that's been so great to be able to walk like that?
Well, he
like you own
legalized
the
weed.
friggin'
He legalized
place.
marijuana.
Sorry,
so,
but that wasn't the last few years. He's
I
been
know,
in
that's-
office for how
I
many
know,
friggin'
I know. I
years?
tend to
Like,
forget
it's
it's been-
time
it's
for
been
a
a while.
change. And then he called a snap election in the middle of the pandemic when he was very, very concerned about it, made all the mandates and stuff, and was like, oh, actually, but we're also going to have everyone go into these little spaces and vote because I need to try to keep my spot.
Hey, we're talking about India today, not about Canada and
Sorry.
Trudeau. Let's get back to the
Just
task
annoyed-
here.
he's a little smug. I want to do an impression of that. Just like,
It reminds me like the Zoolander walk a little bit. Yeah.
what is he doing?
Luxury hotels booked to accommodate the VVIPs from around the
Oh,
world.
Oh,
those are nice
VVIPs,
chairs.
like very important people.
VVIP.
very
I didn't even know that
important.
existed.
Very,
Because
very
they're all
important people.
VIPs, but then there's
India formally
VVIPs.
took over the year-long presidency of the group of 20 countries in 2022 from Indonesia.
Yeah, so he sort of passes
The
the
September
torch, so
event
to
in
say,
New
or the
Delhi
gavel.
marks the culmination of
Okay.
all the G20 processes and meetings held throughout the year among ministers, senior officials, and civil societies. With Anmol Bali, Bureau Report.
Civil
India Today.
societies. Is Russia civil society?
But as always,
Sorry. Is Russia right now kind of being a civil society? I bet. Sorry, it just shocks me that like there's a country in the middle of a war. Does Ukraine get to be one of these people? That'd be so awkward to
Well,
have both
as I
of them
understand
just.
it, Ukraine has not been invited. So,
Oh, but Russia is.
yes, but I don't. Yeah,
And we're
I don't,
just gonna
I
like
don't know all the
pretend
details
that
there.
there's
I
not
heard,
a major war going on. Like
I don't think
during
anyone's
this.
pretending anything.
I guess it's just you carry on like business as usual.
There's what I heard that I was sort of surprised was that maybe China's leader isn't going to attend. So I really hope he
Oh.
does, but that's what
wouldn't
I
he?
sort of heard. I'm not so sure. That's maybe another reaction for another day.
that happens in the national capital, there is a war of words, a credit war between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. This is over the funding for the makeover of Delhi's G20.
Of course.
Now, the BJP has said the funds for Delhi's makeover for the G20 summit were given by the government at the centre and accused Aam Aadmi Party of stealing the credit. Delhi Minister Saurabh Bhardwaj, however, said, and he's from the Aam Aadmi Party, claiming the redevelopment work for the G20 summit was done by the PWD. It is the MCD ruled by the BJP using Delhi taxpayers' money and has not even given a single penny was given to them by the government at the centre. Meanwhile, BJP hit back at the Aam Aadmi Party for this, calling Arvind Kejriwal a hypocrite.
There's
BJP
they're
has
fighting
said Delhi Chief
over
Minister
who
himself
did
claimed
what
that
and
Delhi
where the
LG
money
was not
came
permitting
from.
him
And
to do any development work for G20 is now stealing credit for the same. He's further
Stealing
quoted
credit.
Kejriwal's assembly speech where he said that he has given no proposal for funding of the G20 summit and asked that this should not be politicized. So Delhi
Who's
has the
AAP?
you know, I would. This is going to show my ignorance. I'm not entirely sure. I
And
recognize
who's BJP?
BJP is. I believe that's the party of Modi.
AAP trying to steal
But
G20.
and so I guess perhaps this is the opposition party. Once again, guys, I'm probably getting this wrong, but you'll let us know in the
So they're
comments.
saying that they were the ones behind the makeover.
Yeah, I think just a little bit of internal squabbling. You know, who did what, and maybe this is business as usual in the world of politics.
Yeah.
So I'm not too
makeover.
surprised here.
Part of it, according to the Aam Aadmi Party, has been done by the PWD, which is under the Delhi government of the Aam Aadmi Party. But the BJP says it's mostly done by the government at the centre.
अरविंद केजरीवाल जी आज दावे कर रहे हैं कि दिल्ली के अंदर G20 का जो काम हुआ है दिल्ली के अंदर वो अरविंद केजरीवाल की सरकार ने कराया है। आप तो कुछ दिन पहले कहते थे अरविंद केजरीवाल साहब की एलजी
No
साहब को काम नहीं
funds
करने दे
given
रहे।
by
अगर काम नहीं करने दे रहे
general- what did it
तो
say?
दिल्ली जो खूबसूरत आप जो दावा कर रहे हैं खूबसूरत बन गई है वो
Oh, central
किसने कराई
government,
है?
yeah.
वो आप बता दीजिए।
I'm not sure
दूसरी बात,
exactly the finer
That's
points
what
of this
the- that's what
squabbling.
the
I'm
whole
just
debate is
hearing.
about.
में साफ लिखा है कि
BJP
G20 के
stealing
लिए आपने
credit.
कोई
So
पैसे का
BJP is the central government because, like, federal.
That's the sense
that
I
what they
got.
mean,
That-
federal?
That's as I understand.
They're
it.
saying that the federal government didn't fund at least all of it. I guess I don't know. Oh, Delhi taxpayers' money used for makeover. Yeah, there's
I guess
a
I'm,
bit of
I'm
a
not really sure what they're complaining about
what's
here, but
going on.
yeah.
केंद्र सरकार ने आपको पैसा दिया है और काम केंद्र सरकार ने करवाया है और क्रेडिट आप लेने के लिए हर बार की तरह आप क्रेडिट लेने आ गए।
आप जीके शाम को चलेंगे मेरे साथ, वहाँ पे मैं आपको G20 पार्क दिखाऊंगा। दिल्ली की करीब
we knew what they
89
were
सड़कें
saying.
हैं जो पीडब्ल्यूडी ने चकाचौंध
We might have to trim this, segment out just a little bit, since unfortunately we got a lot of these interviews without the
रिसर्फेसिंग हुई है,
subtitles.
सारा का सारा
Well,
पैसा
people can
दिल्ली
explain
के
in the comments what
टैक्सपेयर
they're
का पैसा
saying.
है।
That's true.
इसमें कोई केंद्र का
Wow.
LG
Oh,
साहब
I
का
never
कोई
even
पैसा
thought of it,
नहीं,
how
कुछ
beautiful
लोग
it's
ये
going to
गलत
look at
The
फहमी
night.
करते हैं कि LG
Yeah.
साहब
We
का
should
पैसा है।
watch a drive-through
कोई
at nighttime.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन
Now
का
that I'd
आर्टिकल
like to
दिखा दो,
see.
कोई मुझे कोई कानून की किताब का कोई सेक्शन दिखा दो जिसमें एलजी साहब को दिल्ली की सड़कों पे ₹1 सैंक्शन करने की
We keep
भी
seeing
power
this
हो।
one scene. They got like the one clip of those folks that sort of welcoming
What?
the dignitaries
What
at the door, maybe.
Number one political reporter.
Commercial.
Commercial?
कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है।
Unmatched eye.
Nice.
Unmatched experience.
We gotta check this guy
We
out.
should.
My black hair has become grey as well.
And
Ah!
with unmatched passion
Just
for
like
the
my
story.
beard.
not monopolize
grey.
the conversation.
When it's 100%
This guy
news
seems
that
fun.
matters.
It doesn't sound like he takes
It's
any
news.
BS.
It's
With
so
Rod
dramatic.
Steve
I
Sutton.
love
I know,
it.
eh?
Monday to
I want to
Yeah,
do
the
something like this.
slow
I want to do
turn.
an intro like this for Rabbit Hole.
Yeah.
Today TV.
Wow, okay. Well,
Oh,
there.
that was the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
was the end.
Okay.
Jeez, well, it certainly looks like they're doing a lot of stuff to really roll out that red carpet for the world. Boy, that one mega structure that we saw was just so impressive. I believe there's even a separate video on Modi's channel that focuses just on that venue. So maybe in the future we'll have to dig in a little bit more there, because it was just such a beautiful structure. It looked so modern, but also so like infused with culture as well too, right? Like it was clearly very Indian, but it just like, man, I'm just impressed.
I want to read this comment here. It says, New Delhi, our national capital, should be maintained this way always and not just for special occasions. India needs a beautiful capital city that everyone can be proud of forever. This should also be applicable to all state capitals. We must remember that there are foreign missions, consulates, etc., and foreign diplomats,
and also
business executives and enterprises in all of our major cities as well. I think it was, I'm sure it was beautiful before all this extra stuff, but like they stepped it up a notch.
As all countries do when they host these sorts of events. So, but I get the sentiment there, which is, hey, let's keep this going,
Yeah. This person thinks that after G20, the condition will be bad.
Oh.
They say it's so sad people fake their things to impress others. Why can't we be ourselves? So
Well, I don't think they're
Tell
not
us in the
being
comments
themselves.
what's the state of
really
New Delhi
understand that.
before the G20? Who's in New Delhi?
Yeah, maybe you guys can
How
let
much
us know.
of an enhancement was it? Like, were things being maintained to a certain extent before the parks and all the special things?
Yeah, like were those fountains and for example, we saw that Statue of the Lion. Were those put in specifically for this or not? It seemed, I got the sense that a lot of those murals, at the very least, those were new and it looked very fresh just looking at the paint there. So
What? Delhi puts on heavy makeup.
Cool. Well, it's certainly looking beautiful to us. I'm excited to see what happens next week when the meetings actually start. It must be nice to get a couple of days off, right, guys? What are you gonna do with your time? Maybe you can check out more of our content.
Sorry, I'm just getting really into the comments. Okay. Anyway.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys checking this one out with us, and
If you enjoyed this reaction, you want to stick around for more, click that subscribe button. Please click the bell, choose the all from the drop down menu so you get updated when we upload our videos. If you enjoyed our reaction, please give us a thumbs up. And like I've been saying, comment down below. Please let us know what's going on in New Delhi or your thoughts on what's going on in New Delhi. We'd like to hear it.
we love you a whole lot.
Love you
This
guys.
is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily RH.
Sign off. Bye.
Bye, guys.